Hey there, food lovers! Ever wonder what makes Southern cuisine so darn delicious? We're about to take a road trip straight to the heart of Georgia, where the food is as warm and inviting as the hospitality. Buckle up because we're diving headfirst into the top 5 Southern comfort foods that'll make your taste buds sing. Get ready for a whole lot of flavor, y'all! First up, we gotta talk about the heavyweight champ of Southern cooking fried chicken. I'm talking crispy, golden brown, juicy on the inside, finger-licking good fried chicken. This ain't your mama's weeknight chicken, folks. This is a culinary masterpiece that's been perfected over generations in the kitchens of Georgia. We're talking about a recipe that's been passed down from grandma to mama to you. Each generation adding their own little something to make it their own. Maybe it's a secret blend of spices, a special way of soaking the chicken, or a technique for getting that crust extra crispy. Whatever it is, it's pure magic, and let's be real, the perfect bite of fried chicken is a religious experience. You got that initial crunch that shatters all your worries. Then the juicy, flavorful meat just melts in your mouth. It's the kind of food that makes you want to slap your mama, but in a good way, of course. Now, everybody and their grandma down here has their own way of making it, but the basics are the same. You're gonna need some good quality chicken, seasoned flour, and a whole lot of love. Some folks like to brine their chicken, others swear by buttermilk. Some go heavy on the spices, others keep it simple. But no matter how you fry it, there's just something about Southern fried chicken that'll make you want to shout hallelujah from the rooftops. It's the kind of food that brings people together, whether it's a family reunion, a church social, or just a regular Tuesday night. So next time you're in Georgia, do yourself a favor and find yourself a local spot that serves up some real deal Southern fried chicken. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Now, let's talk about a dish that's as Southern as sweet tea and front porch swings, shrimp and grits. This ain't your average breakfast, folks. We're talking about a culinary symphony where the buttery, creamy goodness of grits meets the sweet and savory flavors of fresh Georgia shrimp. It's a match made in Southern food heaven. Now, I know what you're thinking, shrimp and grits, but trust me on this one, folks. This dish is a flavor explosion that'll have you singing Dixie with every bite. The grits, cooked low and slow with butter, cream, and a touch of cheese, provide the perfect creamy base for the plump, juicy shrimp. And we ain't talking about those tiny frozen shrimp you find in the grocery store. We're talking about fresh, wild-caught Georgia shrimp, bursting with flavor from the salty Atlantic waters. They're seasoned to perfection, then sautéed with garlic, onions, and maybe a little bit of bacon or onto a sausage for that extra something. But the real magic happens when the shrimp and grits come together. The creamy grits soak up all those delicious shrimp juices, creating a flavor combination that's out of this world. It's the kind of dish that'll make you want to lick the plate clean. And the best part? Shrimp and grits is a dish that can be enjoyed any time of day. It's hearty enough for a stick-to-your-ribs breakfast, satisfying enough for a lunch break pick-me-up, and elegant enough for a fancy dinner party. So, next time you're looking for a taste of the South, give shrimp and grits a try. You might just discover your new favorite food. Alright folks, let's talk about dessert, and there's no better way to end a Southern feast than with a big ol' slice of peach cobbler. I'm talking about a warm, gooey, buttery masterpiece that'll make you want to slap your mama. In a good way, of course. Georgia is known for its peaches, and for good reason. They're juicy, sweet, and bursting with flavor. And there's no better way to showcase their goodness than in a classic peach cobbler. Now, everybody's got their own way of making cobbler, but the basic idea is the same. You've got a layer of sweet, juicy peaches bubbling away under a golden brown crust. Some folks like their crust flaky and buttery, others prefer it more like a biscuit. Some add a sprinkle of cinnamon or nutmeg to the peaches. Others like to keep it simple. But no matter how you slice it, peach cobbler is a taste of Southern comfort that'll warm your heart and satisfy your sweet tooth. It's the kind of dessert that brings back memories of Grandma's kitchen and lazy summer days. And the best part? Peach cobbler is surprisingly easy to make. You don't need to be a pastry chef to whip up a batch of this Southern classic. Just grab some fresh Georgia peaches, a little flour, sugar, and butter, and you're well on your way to dessert heaven. So next time you're craving something sweet, skip the store-bought cookies and make yourself a peach cobbler. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Now let's talk about a dish that's as Southern as a front porch swing and a glass of sweet tea biscuits and gravy. This ain't your average breakfast, folks. We're talking about a culinary masterpiece that'll stick to your ribs and warm your soul. First up, we got the biscuits. These ain't your average store-bought hockey pucks. We're talking about fluffy, buttery, melt-in-your-mouth biscuits that are baked fresh every morning. They're the kind of biscuits that'll make you want to slap your mama, in a good way, of course. And then there's the gravy. Oh, the gravy! It's a creamy, savory, peppery dream that's made with sausage, milk, and a whole lot of love. Some folks like to add a little bit of cayenne pepper for an extra kick. Others like to keep it mild and creamy. But no matter how you make it, biscuits and gravy is a Southern breakfast staple that'll have you licking your plate clean. It's the kind of food that sticks to your ribs and keeps you going all day long. And the best part? Biscuits and gravy is a dish that can be enjoyed any time of day. It's hearty enough for a stick-to-your-ribs breakfast, satisfying enough for a lunch break pick-me-up, and comforting enough for a late-night snack. So next time you're looking for a taste of the South, give biscuits and gravy a try. You might just discover your new favorite breakfast. Now I know what you're thinking. Collard greens? That don't sound too appetizing. But trust me on this one, folks. Collard greens are a Southern staple that's as delicious as it is good for you. We're talking about tender, flavorful greens that are cooked low and slow with smoked ham hocks, onions, garlic, and a touch of vinegar. It's a flavor combination that'll have you singing the blues. In a good way, of course. Now, collard greens have been a part of Southern cuisine for generations. They were brought over by enslaved Africans and have been a staple in Southern kitchens ever since. They're a symbol of resilience, resourcefulness, and the power of food to bring people together. And let's be real, collard greens ain't just good for the soul, they're good for the body, too. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. They're good for your heart, your digestion, and your overall health. But enough about the health benefits, let's talk about the flavor. Collard greens are cooked low and slow until they're tender and flavorful. The smoked ham hocks add a smoky, salty depth of flavor, while the onions and garlic provide a savory sweetness. And the vinegar, well, the vinegar just brings it all together. So next time you're looking for a taste of the South that's both delicious and nutritious, give collard greens a try. You might just discover your new favorite vegetable. Well, folks, there you have it. 5 Southern comfort food favorites that'll make you want to book a one-way ticket to Georgia. From the crispy, juicy goodness of fried chicken to the sweet and savory flavors of shrimp and grits, these dishes are sure to satisfy your taste buds and warm your soul. If you enjoyed this culinary journey through Georgia's greatest grub, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more delicious content. And be sure to share this video with your fellow food lovers so they can experience the joy of Southern comfort food too. We've got a whole lot more food adventures in store, so stay tuned and get ready to explore the world, one bite at a time. Until next time, happy eating, be.